Greninja for 4. I like it. Hey guys, Triple B here. We're back with another one of our Meta Monday lists. Today we're running the Turbo Palkia deck that won the recent Melbourne Regionals. So with Palkia Vstar, he's got the Subspace Swell attack. It does 60 damage plus 20 more for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. So if they've got a full bench, you've got a full bench, you're doing 260. Attached Choice Belt, you're doing 290. Do have a couple ways to bump that up to get into Vmax range with things like Zigzagoon and Scoop Up Nets. It also has the Star Portal ability. So during your turn, you may attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your water Pokemon in any way that you like. Nice thing about that, essentially your attachment for turn and that ability, you can get 2 Palkia V-Stars on board. You can also be charging up other attackers. So we've got things like Radiant Greninja. 2 water and a colorless, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon, do 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Take out Drizzles onto the bench, help fix up some numbers to get Vmaxes in range for the Palkia Vstar. Starmie V. So Swift, 50 damage, double colorless, essentially shred, go through any effects on your opponent's Pokemon. And Energy Spiral is a big attack here though, so it does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you run into an Arceus, they go into the V-Star, they've got 3 energy for their Trinity Charge attack. Does 200 to one of your guys, just 3 energy to the bench. You just retreat into Starmie V, and now you're doing 300 back into them. Takes a knockout on them. If they've got a big charm, then you just need a Zigzagoon ping to get that 310 cap. Pretty solid numbers there. Other attacker we've got is Suicune V. So it's got the fleet-footed ability. Once during your turn, if it's in the active, draw a card, as well as Blizzard Rondo, which does 20 damage, and similar to Palkia, 20 damage for each bench Pokemon. So it's essentially just a basic setup for Palkia. Instead of having to evolve into the V-Star, you can just get another attacker on board really quick. For draw support, we've got 2 copies of Crobat V, Zigzagoon just to fix up some numbers, the Diancie, so it's got Princess Curtain. As long as this Pokemon's in your active spot, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of it done to your bench Pokemon. So while you're setting up your Palkias, just have them in the basic form. They can't be bossed up and taken out quickly. Can be gotten around with things like Escape Rope and Cross Switcher, but boss being the main one that we can kind of get around with that. We've also got 4 copies of Mew from Celebration, so it has the Mysterious Tail ability. Once during your turn, if this is in the active spot, look at the top 6 cards of your deck, grab an item card there. So it just helps us quickly search through the deck. And 1 copy of Pumpkaboo, just to bump out Paths to the Peak, since it does turn off Radiant Greninja, as well as the Palkia and the Suicune. So being able to knock that out and Scoop Up Net this back up is pretty helpful. In terms of item cards, we've got 4 copies of Capacious Bucket, search your deck for 2 water energy. Helps us set up our guys, helps us burn through the deck, thins out our energy. We can use Greninja to draw out more cards. We can Scoop Up Net the Greninja and use it multiple times with these buckets. Pretty solid. 2 copies of Hisuian Heavy Ball. We just want to make sure that none of our basics are prized that we really need for the game. Since they are just 1 and 2 ofs, it can happen where we've prized both of our Palkias, so it's good to be able to get those out. 4 copies of Quick Ball, 4 copies of Scoop Up Net, 4 copies of Trekking Shoes, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 4 copies of Boss, and then 2 Melonies just to be able to accelerate energy. So the main idea of this deck is if you got Boss, if they're trying to play around you by not setting up a big bench, you're just bossing up things that are in range. We've got consistent search, we've got consistent ways to set up energy, being Palkia's ability as well as the Melony. 2 copies of Air Balloon so that we can have the Diancie or the Mew sitting in the active and bounce it around as we need. 2 copies of Choice Belt just to fix up some numbers. And 10 energy to make sure that we've always got ways into it. That's the deck. It's pretty solid. It's been proven it's solid. It's won regionals, but we'll jump on ladder and see how we go with it. Start the Mew, Heavy Ball, hope to get something off the prizes. And neither of these sees, but well, not yet at least. I feel like we go Diancie so we can Ultra Ball get into something. Probably the Trekking Shoes. Like Balloon into Diancie would be fine, but we can always just Scoop Up Net. We're not taking any knockouts with that, eh? No. I feel like discarding it's a bit rough though. That's fine. Bump that. Goon will help out because I feel like we're running it against probably Arceus, Rapid Bear, or maybe Palkia as well. Set up our own Palkia. Potentially Crobat? Bench Diancie, scoop up the Mew, retreat into it. We've got Spike Draw to help set up. Oh, that was a misplay. I was gonna say we have Spike Draw to help us set up, and no. Jesus. Not a great start to the night there. Should be fine. Just do this, make him work a bit. He's seen us misplay it, at least lets him not know. He can just keep calling and set up the bench. Yeah, I'm thinking we're looking at Rapid Bear. Oh. Never mind. May as well thin and then just hope to use the boots, get into Melony. Melony get into Scoop Up Net. Like, technically that works too. Yeah, we do that, we set ourselves up, Scoop Up Net into this. We start taking knockouts, they bring up the Arceus, we just take it out. Actually, what are we doing for damage right now? 60... That's what, 80... 160, 220. Yeah, so we just boss up the Arceus, knock it out. Alright, not looking too bad. Bit of a misplay early, but we're coming back, we're coming back. So I think ideally we would have found a way to get the Greninja out and could use Greninja to take out 2 Drizzles, but if we're hitting range to take out Arceus, we just take out Arceus, right? Because he can't even evolve and get into the V-Star. Like, next turn he can, but he's not going to be taking knockouts. It's a little awkward, you can't even get the Melony off. Attach just to get the Melony. Is there any reason to attach extra? Like, I guess we can, because then it can take a hit and we can retreat out, right? So if Arceus comes up, half hits it. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem relevant. We more so just needed the draw support. Okay, that seems fine actually. Yeah, perfect. Easy. So he accelerates energy to that one. We'll just boss it up, knock it out because it's easier range. Because even if he's got a full bench, we've got a full bench. We're doing 260. We need to find a choice belt for the knockout. So I think it makes more sense just to boss that up. Buy us a bit of time. Yeah, and he's expecting a half hit. As long as he doesn't put down path. I'd like to be able to use this. Feel like he's throwing down the path. Oh, maybe not. Okay. He's gonna try and boss Crobat. Let's get here. Nah, I'm all good. Thanks, man. Thank you, Mr. Bot. Do that. Fuck it. Like, potentially we Ultra Ball for the other Vstar. Then we can just attach Balloon, retreat into it, or even just hard retreat into it. I wouldn't mind heavy bowling just to see what we're working with, but nah, I think we're good. max are we're in range? 80, 160, 220 exactly, yeah. And then his options are trying to hit this one. We know he's got boss, so he'll more than likely just boss this up or boss Crobat up. And then hopefully we get into an option to search out the Lumineon and we just boss up one of those guys per game. He's still got to take 6 prizes, so we're not in a huge rush. Like, he can take that one out with quick shootings, which is unfortunate, but he's got to do what, 2 more into it? Game. Nice. Kind of whipped the beginning of that one, but we came back. And still held pretty strong. They don't get a very big bench. We don't run special energy, so we're not really concerned, but I'm trying to think, does that fix numbers for us? 60 plus 20s. So we need, what is it, 4 and 4? 5 and 3? No, I don't think that fixes anything. Well, with the scoop up nets it can. No, we've been that. Quick ball for the Greninja and just draw like mad. Double scoop up net. I don't think they can attack first turn, right? They wouldn't have a way to accelerate 3 out. They'll probably just attach DTE, accelerate, or just... Yeah, no, I think that's the play. We do that with hold, just in case they've got Dual Scrapper. Can Mysterious Tail, attach Balloon, retreat. Ultra Ball for the Vstar, swing. I think we'd be more concerned about... Oh, no. Yeah, we'll take out the Arceus. It's going to say we could boss up the Duraludon. It'll be hitting higher numbers, but Arceus being able to spread energy around, like just accelerate from the deck, set up multiple guys is a bit more concerning. It's going to have a big charm, though. We'll see. We can hit the numbers for the Dura. We're fine. Hey, how you doing? Call me out. Doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Running some Turbo Palkia, and it's going really well, actually. I think we're 3 for 3 so far. A lot of people are just scooping though. We'll set up turn 1. They won't. And then there's like, nah, this is gonna go too fast. Yeah, we'll keep that. Attach the belts. I think it should fix up some numbers for us. So that's what, 40, 100, 160, 190. We need to do 50 more somehow. Yeah. Do we just Ultra Ball and burn these? Because like we can burn these with Ultra Ball, potentially get into Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon pings to help fix numbers up. I feel like that's the only way we're gonna get there, or did I already bin a Zigzagoon? Yeah, I already bin a Zigzagoon. So much for that plan. 5 energy in play. Yeah, that'll do 250. Alright, well that's how we get 1 knockout. Unfortunately, he can just come back around and knock us out as well, but I don't think there's Echoing Horn in this deck. I've got the list posted on stream. This is the winning list from the Melbourne Regionals. I don't think there is any Echoing Horn in it. Meta Mondays, we just take recent event winning lists. Yeah. Would seem like definitely a good call to have Horn in here. Yeah, we'll keep the boss. So we can do 250, knock that out. This just comes active and takes us out. Or we go, what, 100, 140, 200, 230. We can gust that up and knock it out. Then if the Arceus accelerates energy to something else, it's got 6 in play. The Starmie comes out and just cleans it up. I think that seems like a plan. Or what's his ability actually? 30 less damage from attacks. Let's quickly check that math again. 140, 200, 230. He's effectively got 250. Okay, yeah, we should have just gone with the Starmie into the Arceus. Arceus has DTE and a big charm though, so it can't hit the numbers to take out the Starmie, so that's fine. Like theoretically Greninja could help fix up some numbers, just being able to do 90 to 2 things. Yeah, so the play was still Starmie. Nah, sorry man, I don't do games with people in chat on stream. Run into some people doing stream sniping and it's just kind of killed it. Okay, so he doesn't get the knockout here. With the big charm though, he's outside of the range for the Starmie, but the Starmie we can always just boss. We boss that up, it's not getting a knockout on that either. But we attach here, Starmie misses the knockout on this. Greninja can come up, finish this off, set that up. Alright, I think he realized the numbers with the energy. Start the Mew, bench that. See what we draw into. Playing an old deck and it's clapping. Jolteon. Nice. Yeah, I guess if you run into like Palkias, it's kind of just free wins. Attach a Choice Belt, swing for 260. And then just put some pings on them. Like, we can probably burn a boss here, I'm thinking. Not sure how greedy we want to go. Because, like, we could burn that energy. We just, like, not having a bucket is a bit rough. Okay, quick ball this. Get another Palkia. And then Ultra Ball the other boss in the Ultra Ball. Get a Crobat. Or Ultra Ball the energy in the Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's do that. We'll hang on to the boss. Energy, we're pretty likely to draw into one. Being down 2 Ultra Balls though might be risky, since that's our only out to this guy, but we drew into him, so we're fine. Bucket, get some energy. I'm just casually drawing through half the deck turn 1. Not even using a supporter. Okay, so we're at, well, we can bench one more thing. 500, 160, 200, 220. Okay, so we just gust up that Calyrex. How many do we have in the discard? 3. Might be a bit too greedy, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll hold that action. Check that down, and it's, do we set up the Greninja? It's the oh, he's got the Manaphy, never mind, the Greninja's not in play. We do this, we set up the Palkia. Palkia into Palkia. Because yeah, 100, 160, 220, we don't even need the belt for this knockout. Then it forces him to have another Melony, which he's got out to Drizzle. He should be fine. And then What's Ice Rider Calyrex? I feel like it's 320, 330 HP. So I'll be full bench, which he won't do. He'll be playing around us. But best case scenario, 100, 200, 260, 290. So we're not quite getting a knockout even with full bench. I'm getting the vibe he didn't get there though. Gives us potentially get into the Greninja though, because we knock out the Manaphy. Potentially we can take those two out. See what we've got prized. Okay. Thinking we do this just so we have another retreat pivot if we need it. Okay, so all that's doing right now is blocking our Greninja's ability. That's fine. I think we're just outside his numbers for knockout. Unless he gets Choice Belt. Two energy, 120 more damage for each card, so 250. PS Choice Belt 250. Yeah, okay, 280. That'll do it. How many Melonies is he through though? Is that 3? Okay. So he doesn't have a way to quickly charge them back up. We might even just go into Diancie to buy a bit of time. We'll always try and set something else. Quick ball this way because we know it's a dead card. Starmie's not going to be doing much for us. Suicune can. How many boss? We've only burned through 2 boss, so we've still got 2 more in the deck. Wow. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, get rid of that, and I guess get rid of the Mew, since all these are potential attackers. We've got another Mew we can throw down. If he gets the knockout on this, we just put Greninja in the active, we can give it a balloon. Or I put Suicune in the active since it's basically ready to go for an attack. Weird he would do that though, because it does knock his own damage output down. Forces him to use max lands. we can half hit it with a Suicune. Use Greninja just to... Oh, we can't even use Greninja for that thing. Yeah, I guess we get rid of this one. So if he takes out 2 cards, we put the Diancie back active. Grab that, bump the stadium so we can use Greninja, help us draw into the bosses. I think we just have to try and Melony proof ourselves. Get rid of that. Don't think this fixes numbers for us. So this should be doing what? We'll throw another thing down. 100, 160, 180. He's got 320. That'd be 140 remaining. Palkia, we just have to attach an energy. It's doing 200 for the finish. And we've got the boss. So yeah, I think we just bin these two. Get this. Because then if he bosses us, or if he does Marnie us, we have the chance to get into Lumineon to just be able to search the deck, get the boss again. And we'll keep the Crobat for the same reason, just to be able to kind of get around stuff. Throw this down as a free retreat option. I feel like we've got checkmate. But we'll see in a second. Because now that we've drawn into Lumineon, it does make it a bit awkward if we got Marnied, but don't think we're gonna get Marnied. He's doing what with the first attack? Right of the High King's 30 for each, so 150, 160, 190 with a belt. Which I guess if he has quick shootings for next turn. No, max that. How are you gonna do anything now? Got like no Melonies. We just end it. I'm liking the Palkia. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll start it off. Okay, pretty silly hand. Let's see what we get off the heavy ball. Like, I feel like we get the Crobat. It's not doing very much for us in this situation unless we can get like an Ultra Ball. Discarding that just seems painful, but Do we risk getting donked, or do we Crobat for 1? Like, I guess we can burn a bucket. We've got 3 more, right? Burn a bucket, Crobat for 2. Just so we don't instantly lose. Yeah, there we go. Palkia or Greninja? Greninja would be nice for the draw support, but Palkia is nice for the being Palkia. Yeah, get that sit. We've got Lumineon, so if we really need energy acceleration, we can get into Melony, attach for turn, hard retreat from the Diancie. If we get the Vstar though. Like, they started Zigzagoon, so they're also not in a great way. Phoebe. What are we looking at? Leafeon. Oh, we don't have a lot of counter stadiums. I feel like they're going to be checking down a lot of Galar mons. Yeah, I feel like we do this. Get the Melony just to get a bit of draw support, more than just spike draw. Bucket for 2 water, bin the Mew in a water to get a Greninja. Nah, we hold the Ultra Ball to get into the Vstar. Okay, they've got a pretty full bench, so we're looking at what? 80, we can throw down the Mew, get 100, 180, 240. Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's get rid of that. The fish we can at least accelerate to with Melony and potentially get the attack off if we wanted. Like, it can take out a Bibarel. Boss up Bibarel, kill it with a fish. Bounce into Diancie.
Simplified form, we have the 4 elements needed in every timepiece. A source of energy or power, a means of transmission.
It's only doing 200. Free retreat though, which means they'd be capped out at what? 120, they just use a second attack, 170, attach a belt, 200? No, we'll just bin that. $200, if we get a full bench. 100, 180, yeah, we can kill one of those smaller guys. Yeah, that's the play. Get that. Let's check if we even have the Greninja. We do. Nice. How are we at for energy? So there's 3 in the bin, 1 in the bin. Okay. Let's make sure we're getting max value out of this guy. So potentially we can put Pindy into that, knock that out with the Greninja. Do I scoop up the Greninja again? Go for it some more? Nah, I think we hold on to the scoop up. Give this a balloon so it's out of range of one shot. Because they'd be doing what? 240, 270, they could ping with the Zigzagoon for 280. This at least makes them have to have a scrapper or a tool jammer. Attach return there. Yeah, 80, 160, 220. That gets a knockout. That's a bit annoying. Okay, why is this? We lose our boss, that's fine. This shouldn't get knocked out. This gets a swing into it. As long as they don't throw down a Manaphy, I think we get game next turn. So how much does that heal? 30? Okay. Hey! Savvy, how's your night going? Or, how's it going? I should stop saying night, because people come around from all around the world. Half the time it's daytime for them. Ah, okay. Cheeky little bugger. Chilling at 5 a.m. Nice, nice. Good morning then. What do we got prized? Heavy ball, scoop up, energy. Yeah, we throw that down, I guess. Like we could Ultra Ball for Crobat. That just gives him another easy 2 prizer. Like I guess we have Lumineon down anyways. He's got an easy 2 prizer if he wants it. Like us bossing up one of the easier kills doesn't really fix anything. He's already used his V-Star. So yeah, I think as long as he doesn't throw down a Manaphy, we should just be kind of laughing. $70 off. Okay, no bench space, no Manaphy. 70 off, so even if he uses the second attack to heal 30, we just attach Choice Belt to this. Hard retreat. We've got the balloon to knock off 2, the water energy to pay the other 2. Greninja comes active, knock that out, knock out the Zigzagoon. All right, so much for the belt. Looks like that is the only one we've had. Got Bucket to shuffle though, and he didn't take a prize. Yeah, okay, I guess we're just bin this. We're not getting another Palkia set up. Keep the Scoop Up Net, because theoretically we scoop up one of these, play the Pumpkaboo. No, don't need that, we just need the belt. Got another one anyways. There we go. Greninja for 4. I like it. I like it a lot. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, the deck list is down below in the details. And hitting that thumbs up button is a great way to let me know you're enjoying the content. I do also stream on Twitch, so if you want to come catch me live, I'll be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. It is Australian Central Time. So I'll take a look at the Twitch stream, or Twitch schedule, and it'll convert it to your time. It'd be great to see you around there. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Take care.